Boko Haram was the most prominent African terrorist group responsible for a major proliferation of attacks in Africa in 2013. The Global Terrorism Index shows it was responsible for the most deadly single attack globally, in which 143 people died when the militant, disguised as soldiers, killed civilians at checkpoints in Beni Sheikh. The report focuses on 2013, so it doesn't reflect this year's abduction of 300 schoolgirls from Chibok.
The world in general hasn't paid enough attention to what's going on in northern Nigeria over the last few years. And obviously the abduction of the girls raised the profile, but people soon lost interest again after a while. And so I think it does need further attention and further from the international stakeholders, including the U.S. government and other international stakeholders.
The Somali militant group Alshabab has also been a major killer in Somalia and Kenya, where it was responsible for the 2013 Westgate Mall attack in Nairobi, which left 72 dead, including 5 attackers. In Somalia alone, the number of people killed from terrorism increased by 32% from 2012 to 2013.
It is true that this type of terrorism requires more attention from Washington stakeholders to help African countries address these issues. On the other hand, let's not lose sight of the bigger picture here. Africa is growing, economies are growing, general instability is decreasing, all health and human indicators are decreasing. So let's not lose sight of the bigger positive picture.
The Global Terrorism Index, produced by the Institute for Economics and Peace, also identifies several African countries it says are at risk of increased terrorist activity, including Angola, Burundi, the Central African Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Mali and Uganda. The report's authors say there are several key indicators of potential problems ahead: a rise in extrajudicial killings, lack of intergroup cohesion, a lack of women's political rights, and a general lack of political stability.